Elsewhere in the news and happening today, a sexually violent predator is expected to appear in Placer County Superior Court even this morning. A judge will decide then what happens next for 66-year-old William Stephenson, who is in the custody of the State Department of Hospitals.
And that judge recently receiving a letter from the Placer County Board of Supervisors opposing this man's release. Let's get to ABC 10's Bridget Biorlo joining us live from outside of the Superior Court in Roseville. Bridget, how is the community reacting to this?
Bria, families in Placer County don't want a man who is considered to be a sexually violent predator to be living in their community. But the Department of State Hospitals has recommended his transient release. So that means he will have an ankle monitor on, but not a permanent address, making it that much harder to keep track of him.
The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, and he's already demonstrated that when he's released, he can't be trusted.
Placer County District Attorney Morgan Geyer says the Department of State Hospitals shouldn't send a convicted repeat sex offender out into the community on transient status, despite a judge ruling in favor of William Stephenson's release 18 months ago.
A transient release is something that is different than the norm and provides less security and safety than one would expect.
DSH and Liberty Healthcare were tasked with finding the 66-year-old secure housing upon his release, which Geyer says they have so far not been able to do and have proposed in the meantime to release him this way.
A trailer of some sort that is not movable by Mr. Stephenson. The difficulty is that might deprive him of access to services, which would benefit him, as well as provide our community some sort of peace of mind and comfort.
Geyer says transient releases have a 50% failure rate, and the plan has the public fighting back.
So releasing this felon to our community is an epic failure on your part. Don't leave us to clean up your mess.
Stephenson spent decades behind bars for his crimes, first arrested for indecent exposure in 1985 and then for sexual violence in 1991. He was released in 2014, and despite being monitored, Geyer says it didn't take long for him to reoffend, and he fears the pattern will only continue.
But in 2017, he was defeating some of those safeguards and was able to access inappropriate child pornography. So he's already violated once, which brings major concerns to us.
A lot of people are concerned about this. 220 people living in Placer County wrote letters directly to the judge overseeing the Stephenson case, asking him not to be released into their neighborhood. They are very worried. So we're going to have to see what happens next. The public, at the very least, would like to see Stephenson in a program where he can be tracked at all times and given the services he needs, Bria.
And Bridget, is there any chance at all of him being released today?
After speaking with the district attorney this week, Bria, it does not sound that is very likely. That's because the law requires counties to receive at least 30 days notice when someone of this nature is going to be released into the community. So that notice could come today. We're also just hoping to learn when he's going to be released, because a judge 18 months ago already said he should be released. So that's going to happen one way or another. But a lot of people want to know how that can be done safely, and again, how he'll be monitored so that he does not reoffend again. Bria.
Right. A lot of questions that still need answers. We know that hearing starts at 8:30 this morning. We'll be looking forward to your update. Bridget, thank you.